What is up, you guys? It is Nadir Servant here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my Dogmatika Invoked Shaddoll deck profile post the October 2022 ban list. So yeah guys, with the new October ban list that we just got, Nadir Servant just came back to 3, which makes this deck a lot more consistent and somewhat more explosive than it has been before. And yeah, I just feel like this deck might have the potential to be a really good rogue deck going into this format. So I just want to give you guys my profile of the deck, give you a sense of how it looks, and just overall give you an idea on how you'd want to build your deck. So yeah guys, before we get into that, if you guys haven't already, make sure you give this video a like. It really does help out, and comment down below if there's any type of deck profile or any type of content you guys do want to see. And if you really do enjoy the content here, definitely subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out anytime I upload videos. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into the deck profile. So yeah guys, for the first monster here, I am obviously playing 3 Alistair the Invoker, because it's honestly the best normal summon of the deck. And I get to Invocation. It's a 1-card Macabre. You guys already know what this is. I don't really need to explain too much further about it. And for the Dogmatika monsters, I'm playing 3 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis, and 1 Maximus. 3 Ecclesia is just really good for me. 3 and 3 just feels really strong because I want this to be as consistent as it can be, and ensure I do have a way here to get some sort of board established, even if I don't open up with Alistair, which could be a little bit difficult to get to considering this the Invoke engine is only 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 is only a 9-card engine, so it might not be that easy to get to. So at least with this engine in place, it does make it a lot easier to get to, and ensures I have some sort of board established going first. But regardless, Ecclesia obviously can get you into punishment, or it can get you into Maximus, which you can use to send the Shaddoll engine to the grave and all that fun stuff. So I don't really need to explain that. And for the hand traps, this is super flexible, and you can tailor this depending on your local meta or adjust it accordingly to the current meta of the format, if you're going to a bigger event like a YCS or a regional. But for me, the hand trap lineup that's been working for my meta, my locals, has always been Nibiru, 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 3 Imperm. Again, this could literally be any 12 cards that you need it to be, but this just works for me in my current meta. And that is it guys for the monsters. For the spells, I'm obviously playing for the Invoke part, I'm playing 3 Magical Meltdown, 1 Terraform Me to Find It, and 2 Invocation. This is obviously all pretty standard. There's nothing more to explain it. Magical Meltdown gets you into Alistair and protects your fusion plays when you drop Invocation. Terraforming obviously helps you get into Alistair, so it makes sure you're at least playing 7 copies of Alistair in the deck with this. And obviously Invocation is just a really broken card that can mess with your opponent's graveyard too if they have the right setup, if you need it going second. And for the Dogmatika spell, I'm playing 3 Nadir Servant because obviously it just came back to 3, and it's obviously one of the best consistency starters for the Dogmatika engine in general. And playing 3 just makes it that much more better, because you can send a lot of different cards going second, or send your Shaddoll engine going first to the grave with this, and it can help you get set up with getting a win on your opponent's turn. And for our draw power here, I'm playing 3 Pot of Prosperity and 1 Upstart. Pot of Prosperity, you're only managing like 3 cards off of this, but if you have the flexibility to banish at least 6, depending if you already know what your opponent is playing, then you can do that. But obviously, playing 3 of this is a standard in any Dogmatika build, and Upstart is just really good because it essentially makes it a 39-card deck. And for Assurance, I'm also playing 1 Call by the Grave and 3 Crossout, because this deck does fall to disruption, just like most of the other decks I've been building lately, fairly quickly, and getting ashed on Alistair and the others, and the other monsters here can be quite difficult to play through if you don't have some sort of assurance. So that's why I play this package, but this can literally be anything that you need it to be. And that's it, guys, for the spells. And for the only chapter I'm playing, 2 Dogmatika Punishment and 1 Shaddoll Schism. Obviously, Punishment can get you a double pop if you send Entis off of this, but this can literally send any of your other extra monsters. It can send Entis, it can send the Wind Pegasus, it can send Titanic Glide, whatever you need it to be. And it can just pop a monster during your opponent's turn. And Schism obviously ensures that you do get a window off of your opponent on their first turn. And that is it, guys, for the main deck. For the extra deck, I'm playing 3 Invoked Macabre because it's the best Omni-Negate this deck can make going first. And sometimes you can get the Trap Negate working here with this, but it's not that likely, but you know, it is good for what it's worth. 1 Purgatorio because this is obviously the best card going second to break boards and can sometimes literally win you games on the spot that you probably don't even deserve sometimes. I'm also playing 1 Agites because it can pop a monster going second and can get really big for OTKs going second as well, so it's really good for that. And for the Shaddoll monsters, I'm playing 1 Construct because in case you need to discard Schism to the grave off of Abkalom, this can help you get it back to make sure you have some place. And sometimes the special summon effect can come up every now and then, but for the most part, that's all it's really here for. 1 Abkalom because obviously this is the one card that shirts you Schism in the deck and can help you discard a card that you probably don't even need, which can kind of suck in this deck because it does mess with your current card advantage. But other than that, you know, that's all it's really here for. And 1 Window because Window's a really strong card and can really mess with a lot of decks in the current meta. Because a lot of decks like Sprite, Tear Elements, Sword Soul, and many others do need to special summon multiple times. So establishing this and ensuring you can protect it going second is really strong and can honestly win you games sometimes. And I'm also playing 1 Grista, which is somewhat of a tech because I just wanted to have other ways to get Schism to my hand besides just with Construct. But other than that, that's all it's really here for. Sometimes you can summon it if you have Ash and another Shaddoll in your grave, but other than that, that's all it's really here for. It doesn't really have much purpose beyond that. And for our targets with Dogmatika Punishment, I'm playing 1 Titanic Glide because obviously this searches you any of your Dogmatika cards that you need when it's sent to the grave during the end phase. 1 Entis because it gets you a double pop if you use it with Punishment. That's pretty standard. 1 Wing Pegasus because the spin that you get off of this can come up every now and then, but you know, for the most part in my testing it doesn't come up too much, but you know, when it does, it can help you in your grind game going second. And for the links here, I am playing 1 Cypher Normanda. Again, this could literally be anything that you need to be. If you have another Dogmatika Punishment target that you can send, you can do that. But sometimes if you really need 2 monsters in the grave or something, you can change this to be whatever you want. This could even be a 5-headed dragon if you know you're dealing with a lot of big monsters that you may not be able to get over and you need a target to get off of it with Punishment, then that could be it. But again, this is just what I'm playing. And so I'm also playing 1 Secure Gardener and 1 Almirage because it's pretty standard with the Alistair combo. You normal Alistair, get Invocation, you link into Almirage, then go into Secure Gardener, pretty standard, and gives you a light target to use to summon Macabre if you don't open up with something like Valor or Nibiru or something. And for the last monster, I'm playing 1 Gravity Controller because sometimes it does come up where you need to summon construct to the extra monster zone to link off to ensure you can get into the grave if you don't have any other way. And going into this can kind of help, but other than that, doesn't have much purpose. The bounce effect you get off of it when it battles can come up, but I haven't really seen it do have much purpose beyond that. So other than that, that's all it's really here for. And that is gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be my deck profile for the Dogmatika Invoked Shaddoll deck post the October 2022 Banlist. So definitely give this out a try, guys. It's a really fun rogue deck that you can bring to locals, and depending how the meta shapes, it definitely does have the potential to be a decent rogue deck. Probably not top tier as it used to be, but still a really fun, interesting deck that is not too complicated to learn and can be a lot of fun to play against her opponent. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see, and thank you again so much for watching. This is Dilio YGO 45 signing off.